got the rhythm, got the music lover. We got our fingers round the spine. We make the beat, we pound the rhythm, scream the lyrics at each other. Stomping feet, we stomp in time. And the music that we make is made of blood and bone, of shouts and screams and moans. And the music that we make is bred of loss and love, and the stars that shine above. It's primal, pumping, perfect power, pushing past pleasure and pain. We got the thrum, we got the hum, we drum the rhythm, brother. We own the measure and the time. We scream the words that barely heard above the rushing rhythm. We force the notes out in a line. And the music that we make is made of skin and teeth, and the secrets that we keep. And the music that we make fills our hearts and lungs, and the clouds that hang above. It's booming, blasting, big bombastic, breaking boundaries, breaking hearts in twain. The heavier the heart, the more it breaks. Hearts in twain. The heaviest of hearts hold the most pain. Hearts in twain. The music takes the hurt, keeps it away. The music takes the hurt away. We got the beat, we got the rhythm, got the music lover. We got our fingers round the spine. We make the beat, we pound the rhythm, scream the lyrics at each other. Stomping feet, we stomp in time. And the music that we make is made of blood and bone, of shouts and screams and moans. And the music that we make is bred of loss and love, and the stars that shine above. It's booming, blasting, big bombastic, breaking boundaries, breaking hearts in twain.
Okay, there we go. Hey, so I don't know exactly where that song cut out. So where, I don't know. So if it was at the beginning of the song, I'll play it again, and if it was at the end of the song, then I will move on. If it was right in the middle of the song, okay, yeah. So of course, right in the middle, of course, perfect. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the song in its entirety, or shall I move on? Okay, I can do it again, yeah. Sweetheart, do you want to join in? Can you play, it's just A, E, F sharp minor, and D.
Why would I make me do that?
Okay, never mind. We're gonna fuck shit up, we're gonna tear it down, we're gonna tear it up, we're gonna blow it out, we're gonna blow it up, we're gonna knock it down, we're gonna knock it in, we're gonna knock it out, we're gonna take it on, we're gonna take it down, we're gonna smash it up, we're gonna crash it down, we're gonna drive it fast, we're gonna play it loud, we're gonna fuck it up, we're gonna do it now, we're gonna push it back, then we'll push it out. We're gonna turn it on, we're gonna turn it out. We're gonna light it up and set the world on fire. And everybody's gonna be alive. We're gonna light it up and set the world on fire. But everybody's gonna be alright. No shoes, sweetheart. Come on, come on, come on, throw a little dynamite. Come on, come on, come on, throw a little dynamite. It's gonna be alright. Let's watch a fucker burn. 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 We're gonna riot hard, we're gonna riot long, we're gonna get in tune, we're gonna play our songs, we're gonna thrash around, we're gonna trash it all, we're gonna throw it down, we're gonna power on, we're gonna soldier through, we're gonna throw it off, we're gonna burn it up, we're gonna burn it down, we're gonna get outside, we're gonna get around, we're gonna build it up, then we'll break it down. We're gonna shatter glass, we're gonna shatter sound, we're gonna rage and rage, we're gonna scream and shout. We're gonna light it up and set the world on fire, and everybody's gonna be alright. We're gonna light it up and set the world on fire, everybody's gonna be alright. So come on, come on, come on, throw a little dynamite. Come on, come on, come on, throw a little dynamite. It's gonna be alright. Let's watch a fucker burn. 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 What? Yeah, so there you go. So that's a song called Light It Up. Thank you, Paper Cat. All right, this next one is one I don't play that often, but this is one of my favorite tracks off of the album Hesitation Cuts. So you look really so you look really washed out. The lighting is not.
I wanted to remind you to mention that the books are arriving.
Yeah, I would do that, sweetheart. Yeah, the books. So the Hesitation Cut books are going to be here in the next couple days.
Not Hesitation Cuts.
Oh, not Hesitation Cuts. The Here Be Dragons books. But I'm just Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for bringing that up. And
Where is the proof?
What?
Where is the proof?
It's right over there. But I don't want to show like.
Why don't want to show it?
Because there's it's Paper Cat and Mike are here. You know, like I don't. They already know about it. You know. I'm so broken up. I'm so out of touch. I'm so far away from anything that means anything to me. I'm so very down. No one is around. No one ever looks to find me. I am lost and never found. I don't know what to do. I've been looking out for you, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna find the lover that I dreamed will one day say to me, I'm never gonna ever leave your side. I guess it's true. I'm unlovable. I'm unlovable. Oh. I'm unlovable. I'm unlovable. Oh. I am all alone. My heart is made of stone. My heart is heavy in my chest. I wear it best when I'm alone. I don't know what to do. I've been looking out for you, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna find the lover that I dream will one day say to me, I'm never gonna ever leave your side. I guess it's true, I'm unlovable, I'm unlovable, I'm unlovable, I'm unlovable. I'm so broken up, I'm so out of touch, I'm so far away from anything that means anything to me. I don't know what to do, I've been looking out for you, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna find the lover that I dream will one day say to me, I'm never gonna ever leave your side. I guess it's true, I'm unlovable. G is it? Not G, it's what is it? That's a B flat. Just for reference, these are the views of the last 4 VODs, 103 views, 162. Okay, all right, well that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Isabella, come here. Sweetheart? You're right. And thank you, Mike. Thank you, man. Yeah, so that one, that's a song I don't play that often, but I fucking like, here, I'm going to play you just a touch of the production on that one. I fucking love that song. The album version is just fucking awesome. Here, this is what we came up with. Yeah, thank you, Paper Cat. I'm so broken up, I'm so out of touch, I'm so far away. Okay, there she is. Anyway, so yeah, so I fucking really love that song. It's one of my favorite tunes on that record. Although I do have a ton of favorite songs on that record. But yeah, so Paper Cat actually investigated. So there are, in the last 4 VODs, there's 103 views, 162 views, 150 views, and 164 views. So it does behoove me to talk about. I mean, I don't know. Patreon just recently did this big survey of their creators, and I've been with Patreon, I think since 2015 or 2016. So, and they, and they're asking me about, do I use it? And they're like, do you promote your Patreon? And I'm like, no. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about Patreon. I talked about Patreon maybe once every couple months, like I don't, so unless one of my mods does that, like Isabella just did, I won't, I just, Asking anybody to do anything other than listen to my music seems like a fucking titanic and almost insurmountable obstacle, because just asking people to listen to my music is already in a titanic and insurmountable obstacle. For me, I would much rather just turn on my camera and play, or I mean, it's crazy, man. Back in the day, I mean, I even like. I never, certainly bands did reach out to me and say, hey, Mike, do want to, does Get Set Go want to play this show with us? Or people did reach out to me, like corporate people would be like, hey, we want to hire Get Set Go to do this or that. But for the most part, I've probably played maybe 1,500 live shows. Live, in a venue, maybe even more than that. Cause there was a point in time when I was playing 2 or 3 times a week, either as Get Set Go or just me solo. And that was for almost a full decade, probably even a little bit more than a full decade. And literally the vast preponderance of those shows, I was the booker. I was the person putting together the shows, and I would cherry. So I first Mr. T's happened. So I had this very successful night where all of the best bands in Los Angeles wanted to play, or all the best indie bands in Los Angeles wanted to play. And then because as we all started getting signed, we'd go out and tour and we'd meet other amazing bands, and then we'd invite them when they were in Los Angeles to come and play Mr. T's, and I and my friends would be on tour and they'd be like, hey man, we met this amazing band and they want to come out next April, can we reserve a slot for him? I'm like, yeah. So and then through the power of me having access to all these amazing bands and putting together these really fun and exciting bills and not having to worry about the financial aspects of the show, and instead worry about, because I took over their worst night. Their Tuesday night used to be their worst night, and I took over. And so a night where it was originally 4 or 5 drunks around the bar and that was it. 4 or 5 like Social Security, like people that would literally go in and hand over their Social Security check, and Joe Teresa, the owner of Mr. T's, would cash their check for them, and then they would drink, and they would just stay there and drink, like that was our Tuesday crowd, and it was like 7 or 8 people when we first started. To go from that to all of a sudden there's now 200 or 300 people in the venue every single night, starting at like by 10 o'clock there was 200 people in the venue, and then they'd stay until 2 o'clock. Like by 2 o'clock in the morning there were 50 people that I would bring along with me. I had a house not too far away, and we would all, like 50 of us would leave the venue and we'd go party at my house, much to the chagrin of my neighbor, much to the chagrin of my roommate. And I really feel I was a shitty human being back then, but it still was, it's anyway. But, so all of these, but I never had to ask anybody for permission to play shows. I never had to ask anybody to do anything. I like that's been my whole thing with my music career, is I don't ever want anybody to be able to say no to me and prevent me from doing the things that I want to do, But it also means that I have a whole music career where I don't ask people. I don't ask people to spend money. I don't ask them to, I just do it. All right, here you go. I'm going to build this thing. If people want to show up, they show up, And thank God people have shown up, because otherwise I would just be literally in my bedroom doing this. I probably wouldn't be in my bedroom. I'd probably be dead. I'd probably be, if my music had not taken off in some capacity or another, I'm fairly certain I would not be here on this planet Earth. But even so, I find so I've been making songbooks that as one way to supplement my income, because I deprioritized. So Twitch, I used to make money off of Twitch. I used to be a big, back in when they opened up, when Twitch was just a gaming site, they eventually opened up something called Creative, and they allowed people that weren't because Twitch for a while only allowed people to stream games. Hey, Lenina, how you doing? So Twitch only allowed people to stream games, and then they opened up what they called Creative, and they allowed people that made stuff to stream on Twitch. And about 6 months after they launched Creative, my friends Brian Brushwood and Justin Robert Young, we were all hanging out, and they were saying, and we were hanging out in Austin, and they were and it was Justin and I think I was talking with Justin and Bonnie, and they were saying, they're like, hey, if you want to do something that kind of shows your process, you should definitely do Twitch. Like Twitch is they're like you're gonna have to stream for a long time, because Twitch is really about getting into the nitty gritty. I remember this is what Justin was saying. He was like, Twitch is really about getting into the nitty gritty of like making stuff. Like this is my process. And I was like, well, fuck, I can do that. I do that all day long, So that was the initial thinking. And once I kind of got a feel for how my Twitch show was going to operate, things started to kind of take off, and because I was one of 15 music streamers that did it consistently, I was adopted by a lot of the Twitch community, and we all became good friends, and I was making pretty decent tips, and I was surviving off of but what happened was I started to judge how well my streams operated, or how well a stream was, by the number of people in the audience, or by the money that I made on each Twitch stream performance. And that's total horseshit. because the thing is that the fact that there's anybody here hanging out and paying attention is fucking awesome and miraculous. The thing is that you guys have literally a whole world out there. You have hundreds of television channels. You have millions of internet websites. There's so much entertainment that you have access to. Thousands and millions of books, millions of songs. Like there's so much entertainment that you like. The fact that you're here spending any time with me is fucking a miracle and awesome. You know. So I didn't want to devalue those shows where there was 3 people in the room, and I didn't want to devalue those shows where I made no money, you know, and so I just decided to say fuck it, I'm going to deprioritize them. I'm not going to worry about it, and so I don't like I can't tell you how many people are in my stream, and I like, you know, the thing is like, and I can't like so really well I can tell, but. So and I deprioritized making money, and I don't ask for tips, and I don't solicit tips, and anyway, so and I don't solicit subscriptions, and I don't use Twitch as a money generating thing. And it does, thank God it does, like it does add a little bit of supplemental income, and that's awesome because it usually pays for my electricity and some other stuff, but. Yeah, the tip bar. And so I did for a while. I did have a tip bar, and it was always a joke. It was always like $1, and then it was some jokey kind of thing. What I was looking for money, but that was, you know. But I realized. I got rid of all that, you know.
No.
But hey, thank you, Lenina. Yeah.
Where would the tip bar go?
You can go check it. You can watch all the old episodes on YouTube. They're all archived.
No, but I want to know.
Well, yeah. So I don't really remember, but yeah, like one world peace for $1, you know, but something like that, you know.
That was cool.
So the goal was like 5. Oh yeah, for a staple in the face. Yeah. Those were that was what got Shregniff, who's Brett Shregniff Lane, Shregniff. Yeah, paperclip. Yeah, Shregniff got Shregniff would pay whatever the amount was, and then be like, all right, let's see the staple to the eye. And I'm like, that's obviously a joke, man. He's like, I know, but I paid for it. I want to see it. I was like, come on, dude. So, I was like, I didn't say my eye. It was a staple to somebody's eye, you know?
Do that
Yeah.
again.
And then no, because I'm not going to do the donation stuff like that. That's just it's.
But I can do things if you don't want to do them.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that like, I mean, we could, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get... So anyway, so this is a very, very long story of me. So Twitch for a while was about 1/3 of my monthly income, you know? And it was awesome because it allowed me to pay my bills and survive and survive as a musician that was kind of still trying to figure out how to like... When Spotify took over, when streaming services took over from album sales, it eliminated about 30 to 40% of my annual revenue, and it was a complete fucking kick in the nuts. And I don't even look at streaming. I don't even look at the kind of money that comes in from the actual plays of my music as any kind of like. I mean, even I've got 4.1 million plays on Wait. Here, I can show you. So which is great, you know, like it is exciting, but so that's 4.1 here. Let me see. 4.1 million plays. So the RAA, so the RIAA, the the Recording Industry of America, or whatever it is, they say that 1,500 plays registers as one album sale, which is complete horseshit, right? 1,500 plays. How many of you have listened? How many of you have bought an album and listened to? Sweetheart, please stop and take off your shoes if you're going to do that.
I didn't have my shoes on.
So if you've got so 1,500 plays, and please, sweetheart, you're derailing me, and so 1,500. So yeah. So all right. So if let's say most albums are like 10 to 12 songs, right? So let's say you have a 12-song record, or let's just make it easy. So it's a 10-song record, right? So you would have to listen. You'd have to listen to that album 150 times, 150 times to get to to equal one sale. I don't know about you. I mean, the thing is there are a lot of records that I bought that I love of bands that I really dig, but I listen to the album maybe 30 times max. You know, the thing is like they're not the kind of album that I just listen to on repeat over and over and over again. To get 150 plays, that's a fucking lot of listening. So 1,500 plays is a lot of fucking. So the RIAA already ruled in the favor of Spotify and all the, but anyway, so because they were looking, well, anyway, so hold on. So I've got 4 million plays divided by 1,500. So that's 2,600 albums, 2,666 albums. You know, so that's in the life of Spotify, which is like over half a decade, 5, 6, 7 years. So, you know, and so they used to pay six. Oh yeah. And they used, so iTunes, so we heard, that can be heard.
Why is it like that?
Because it's set up for, it doesn't matter. What are you doing?
Oh, it's just like checking.
Okay. No worries. Do you want to play? Do you want to accompany me while I'm?
No, it's just like, I don't get it. Why you said it like that?
Oh yeah. What? Oh no. Cause that's what I use for Monster. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so my revenue was severely crippled by Spotify and by me deprioritizing Twitch, and I needed to figure out like so I wanted to come up with some sort of merchandise item that I could actually sell to people that like. But I knew I couldn't, like t-shirts. The thing about t-shirts are awesome. They're great for live shows. It's great to like sell something that people want to wear, and they get to be like they work for both the band and they work for the person that's a fan of the band, you know. But the thing is that like when I'm not touring, storing 500 t-shirts is a fucking significant issue, you know. When I was young, I shared an apartment with a guy who loved to play the same song in loop for hours every single day for months.
Which song was that?
That's fucking, yeah, that would kill me, Paper Cat. I would literally throttle that person to death. Like that would be my excuse. I'd be like, I was temporarily insane. This is my excuse. And I'm fairly certain that the jury would be like, no, yeah, of course, dude, you're totally fine. That would drive anybody insane.
What song was that?
I would be acquitted just because that makes sense. And Isabella wants to know what song was it that he played over and over. But it was Nuts. It was the song Nuts. Oh no. Oh, you mean Nuts, the sound thing that you do over and over. So you're like, oh, well, here, let me just give Mike a taste of this. So I came up with the idea. So I wanted to come up with a merch item that I didn't have to have maintain a huge inventory of. I wanted them to have some utility, right? I wanted them to be something that people could actually use and keep using and be excited about owning for years and years and years, which is like, so because making albums, even making records,
Sorry.
I have to press up 1,000 copies of an album just to get some sort of like cost break on the actual cost of production, you know? So anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I came up with the idea of songbooks, and so they look like my albums. They're the same size. They're about the same size. They're a little bit bigger than a CD, but they're about the same size as a CD. They look like the CD. Although this album never actually existed in a physical form. So, and then what I did is I put in the lyrics and chord charts and anecdotes and stories and photo, and now I have photos and color illustrations that are hand-drawn illustrations that I have, that, you know, that here, let me, so yeah, anyway, so blah blah blah. So they're just like they're just super cool, man. There's only 125 of each of these. The first one, So You've Ruined Your Life, is already sold out. Ordinary World, I've got about 8 copies left. Each subsequent book gets a little bit, gets a little bit like less, but Here Be Dragons, which is my 2015 release, or one of my 2015 releases. I had 3 that year. Here Be Dragons is coming out, and it's gonna be shipped to me in a couple days. That's all. Thank you, Lenina. That's great, man. That's so great. Hey, Ren's Cruise Mabalotan. Am I pronouncing that correctly? How you doing? So anyway, so if you want these books, you can find them right there. You can the getsetgomusic.com / shop. That's where you can find the books. Here Be Dragons is not. Oh yeah. Of course, that's great, Renz. Yeah, that's. I mean,
saliva. Oh my god.
Sweetheart.
I just touched this saliva.
Well, yeah, well, he's a dog. That's okay. And so wait. It is a song I still play with some frequency. I just did a piano transposition of it. So I actually play it on the piano now. I still play it on guitar on occasion, but it's been fun. So anyway, so if you want the books, just go to the site. I just wanted
But those are not on the website.
Yeah, Here Be Dragons are not. Here Be Dragons aren't going to be available for another week or so. They're going to be shipped to me very soon. So, but there is. So I've got. So You've Ruined Your Life. No, I don't have a So You've Ruined Your Life anymore. They're sold out. But I've got Ordinary World. I've got Death and Taxes. I've got Hesitation Cuts Part 1 and Part 2. I've got Fury of Your Lonely Heart, and then Here Be Dragons is going to be here soon. So.
We also gotta upload Death and Taxes on the website.
Yeah, you're right.
But
What's up?
they can always reach out to you on Discord.
Yeah, you could. So if you want to hop in my Discord, you can always. If you want, and the thing is, like, and I'm willing to cut deals. Like, if you want one book and a T-shirt and a signed CD, we can figure that out. The thing is like, I'm not a fucking salesperson, and I'm not a shill, and I'm really fucking terrible at this kind of stuff. And the fact that I've made any money at all because of through my music is just a testament to the fact that people have taken care of me, because I just make music. That's the thing. I just fucking write songs and I play them. I like to write them. I like to record them. I like to play them live. And that's it, and I like to listen to them. So
Even in the bathroom.
Even in the bathroom, yes. And I don't know if you guys have heard the new single, but "Go Drunk You're Home." It's brand new, and I mean it's a new version, and I fucking love it. Ghosts are haunting my house. They drift through my head. Some float through the upstairs, some sleep in my bed. My place is quite crowded with the echoes of the dead. Some smash on the things and break all the glass. Some simply just wail while others distract me with the songs they sing of things that could have been. The dead, they wait to take me out tonight, but I stay inside. The dead create a little pain each night, and I hold it quite tight. Yes, I hold it in my heart. That's where it belongs. There's dead all around, as packed as can be. There's nowhere to go and there's no getting free. The dead call my name in shame, I answer in the dark. They're whispering words of things I have done, of the hearts I have killed and the loves I have shunned. The stones that I throw, I know in time there will be blood. The dead, they wait to take me out tonight, but I stay inside. The dead create a little pain each night, and I hold it quite tight. Yes, I hold it in my heart. That's where it belongs. Someday soon I will be done for. Sheesh. Someday soon I will be done for. I can't run anymore. I won't run anymore. The dead, they wait to take me out tonight, but I stay inside. The dead create a little pain tonight, and I hold it quite tight. Yes, I hold it in my heart. That's where it belongs. Yeah. She's rocking out. Hey, thank you, Paper Cat. Thank you, Aldo. Thank you, man. Sweetheart.
What?
What are you doing?
Just a hug.
Okay. You could sit. You could hop on the microphone and join in the conversation, or you could play, or you could join me on the piano. Hey, thank you, Lenina. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very kindly. What do you think, sweetheart? All right, so I've only got 3 songs. We did do duets when she first got here, but then she stopped wanting to rehearse. I don't know. She says she's there, so. Yeah, so it's hard to describe. Yeah. But she's scared, is what she's saying. She's scared. Yeah.
Not hamsters.
Sweetheart, we can't explain that. Like, not right now. That's all right. You're not scared of this, please, sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree, Aldo. The thing is like, I just, for me, I just want to rehearse. I it's so crazy. One of the things that killed Say It With a Bullet was that the band wanted to rehearse 1 hour a week, and I was like, guys, I'm sorry, like, I'm a professional musician. I'm not going to rehearse 1 hour a week. That's not going to happen.
I'm okay with rehearsing. I told you.
But you're not.
I am. But if I spent all day in an art piece, like, what?
Sweetheart, you're not okay with rehearsing. It's okay. I mean, it's fine, but
No,
like,
I told you that I am.
The last time we rehearsed, I was trying to walk you through a new song, and you didn't. Anyway, yeah. So no, I think that it's okay. It's totally fine. I mean, we'll get there, but yeah, it's gonna take a little while, You got to get comfortable. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, you got to get comfortable on screen. You got to get comfortable tinkering. Like, I mean, do you want to try? I mean, do you know? Do you know? Do you know the intro to Let's Make Thunder? You want to just try that real quick and just show them?
No.
See, okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah. So there's there definitely is a shift from reality and what goes on in her head in terms of like.
What do you mean?
in terms of like, I really want you to join me, and you're very comfortable saying, yeah, that sounds awesome, but just like doing it is very difficult.
No, but
yes,
I've done it. It's
yes. When the first month that you were here, but it's okay.
Here for 4 months.
I know.
What do you mean the first month?
The first month, yeah, the first month you were here, you and I rehearsed a bunch, and we got, and we tried some stuff, and you sang with me, and then, but that's, I mean, it's fine, but the thing is that like, yeah, my love, I just, as soon as you are interested in joining in, then I will, I'm all on board. You just need to rehearse. Do you feel I'm doing you? Do you feel like I'm giving you? Am I doing you a disservice? Am I not being honest?
I'm already grounded, so.
Grounded. And my house is finally up to code. 8 hours of electricians in and out. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm happy to hear that that's put behind you, Elix. Sweetheart, please tell me. 3,400 later. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, brother. All right, so I'm gonna play these. I've got 3 songs on the request queue. If you guys want to throw some more songs in, what? Okay. Oh, I wanna touch your skin. Yes, I wanna break it in. Oh, I need to feel her way. body on display. Oh, I wanna taste her skin and the secrets deep within, and the flavor of her sex, and the way her body rests, and the way her body aches. Oh, I need to know her flesh and the softness of her breasts, and the things that make her sweat, and the things that make her scream. I need to know these things. Ooh, oh, these things I need to know. Control. I've lost control. I need a fistful of her hair to hold as the two of us collide, and the fury that we share will spill from me to her deep inside. Oh, I wanna feel her lips with my teeth and fingertips. I wanna feel her body come, a quick and shaking one, till we're spent and we're done. Ooh, oh, these things I need to know. Ooh, oh my God, I've lost control. I've lost control. Yeah, you know what? There's oh yeah, nothing can. Okay, yeah, weird, man. But hey. Thank you. Yeah, I feel bad. I don't want to. I don't want to discourage or admonish Isabella. Like, you know, the thing is like I know it's a difficult. I know it's a difficult thing to get in front of any kind of crowd, you know. But it's all, you know. It's also a strange thing to. You know, yeah. Anyway, so I, you know, I don't want to. I just want to be. All I want to do is encourage. You know, but at the same time, I also want to be honest about what we're facing, so that we, you know, so that it ends up becoming that weird. But I love you, sweetheart, and I'm sorry that I don't hope you didn't feel like I was being overly critical of you, because that wasn't my intention. Today we all are miracles. Today we all are joyful voices, singing out with joyful noises. Nothing can go wrong. Today we all are pacifists. Never will we raise a fist. Never will we hurt another. Brothers are we all. And when the walls come down, oh, we'll all gather round. The trumpets will all sound, and everyone will cry, hallelujah. Oh, what else can we do? There's nothing more to prove, and there's nothing left to try. Today we glitter like the stars. Never have we come so far. Never will we ever die. We're right above it all. Some may sing and others laugh. Some get all and others half. No one's ever coming back. There's no sense to it all. But when the walls come down, oh, we'll all gather round. The trumpets will all sound, and everyone will cry, hallelujah. Oh, what else can we do? There's nothing more to prove, and there's nothing left to try. When you get around, when you get around it all. When you get around it all. There we go. When you get around it all. When you get around it all. When you get around it all. Today we all are miracles. Today we all are joyful voices, singing out with joyful noises. Nothing can go wrong. Well, I haven't played that one in quite a while, and that was a bit of a mess. But that's a song called "Nothing Can Go Wrong." I really like the chord progression on that one. This little. Yeah, that's fun little. What am I looking to do? I was having trouble with. Let me see if I can sort this out. Okay. Why are you grounded? What do you mean, Isabella? Why do you think you're grounded? Rain falls, oh, another gloomy day. Some get out, but most of us remain in the cold, in the same rainy day. There's no song that we want to hear. Oh, rain falls, deafening our ears. The wind is sheer, and we remain in a rainy day. Oh, the fire in my heart is tearing me apart, and it's burning me down. And oh, the fire in my head is raging as it spreads, and it's burning me down, down, down. Rain, it pulls and gathers at her feet. The chill, it burns and we're left shivering. The clouds crowd in, drop freezing rain, another rainy day. Soft it falls like kisses on her lips, cold as ice and splashes as it hits. It numbs our eyes, it numbs our face, this rainy day. Oh, the fire in my heart is tearing me apart, and it's burning me down. And oh, the fire in my head is raging as it spreads, and it's burning me down, down, down. Oh, the fire in my heart is tearing me apart, and it's burning me down, and oh, the fire in my head is raging as it spreads, and it's burning me down, down, down. Yeah, that's a song called Burning in the Rain. It feels like, yeah. I'm gonna give me 1 second. I want to sort out this. Here, I'll put on a song for you. My pleasure, Paper Cat. I'll put on a song for you for a moment. I want to change this. Give me 1 second.
I've been trying for so long to make something out of nothing, boy. But it's been destroyed. I've been trying for so long to make something out of nothing, girl. You know this ain't my world. And so I'll disappear on the open road, traveling from here to God only knows, with nothing but my heart and my lonely ghost in the rearview mirror. I watch it all disappear.
Okay, there we go.
I've been working for so long.
All right. So yeah, this is a song called "Ordinary World." Peter lost another job today. He showed up drunk and 40 minutes late. It was his last mistake. Peter drank all through the day, another drink to numb away the pain. But the day remained. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day in an ordinary world, with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Mary got knocked up again. She got drunk and slept with her best friend. Ooh. Mary didn't know what to say, because she knew that her best friend was gay. She fucked him anyway. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day in an ordinary world, with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Peter climbed into his car, filled up the tank, and fled to foreign parts with a broken heart. Mary is a single mom. She loves her son, but laments the life she lost. She bears a heavy cross. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Peter climbed into his car, filled up the tank, and fled to foreign parts with a broken heart. Mary is a single mom. She loves her son, but learns the life she lost. She bears a heavy cross. Hey, hey, hey. Another ordinary day. Hey, 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 another ordinary day in an ordinary world with ordinary boys fucking ordinary girls in an ordinary time. So ordinary that we are losing our minds. So what you gonna do? The choice is up to you. Jesus Christ. There you go. Ordinary World with... Hey, Aldo, thank you, man. Thanks for that request, dude. All right, let's see. Hey, thank you, Lenina. All right, so do you guys hear? No, I'm gonna just issue "See Me." Let's do right in my heart. Sweetheart, are you making coffee or something? It smells a little. It smells like coffee. It smells like something's burning. It smells like coffee. Could you just check the here? In fact, I need to use the bathroom. So give me 1 second. I'll let you guys make use of the soundboard. I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the lavatory real quick. Yeah, I don't know. It smells weird. It smells like something. I'll be back in 1 moment, everybody. Maybe it's just the heater.
One wedding cake. say peanut, hazelnut, cashew nut, macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her into going crazy. She said, "You stop naming nuts."
Hey, Jacob. Good to see you, man.
Pine nut, pistachio nut, red pistachio nut, natural, all natural white pistachio nut.
Right on, Elix. No worries, man. Great to see you. The sky is tumbling, the walls are crumbling down, and there's another riot in my heart. They started fires, I watch the flames go higher, and there's another riot in my heart. And there's panic on the streets as everybody pushes for the doors. And there's chaos at the docks as everybody rushes for the shore. Just like before, I don't know if it's gonna be right. I don't know if I'll be okay. I don't know if it's gonna be right. I don't know if I'll be okay. There's a riot in my heart. There's a riot in my heart. The towers crumble, the mountains tumble down, and there's another riot in my heart. There's been explosions out on the ocean, and there's another riot in my heart. And there's panic on the streets as everybody rushes for the doors. And there's chaos at the docks as everybody pushes for the shore. Just like before, I don't know if it's gonna be right. I don't know if I'll be okay. I don't know if it's gonna be right. I don't know if I'll be okay. There's a riot in my heart. 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 Yeah, there you go. That's a song called "Riot in My Heart." And that's the last of the requests. I've got about another hour. I'm gonna play. Hey, thank you, Aldo. Let me fill this up then. Oh, you're okay. I can do this. Go ahead. Lock up your daughters or hide them away, 'cause my boys, they're out on the prowl. They'll woo them with chemicals, laughter and song, as only these scoundrels know how. They will fill her with wine, and they'll have such a marvelous time. And soon you'll lament, she used to be mine. Hide all your women, my boys are in town, and they're looking to hang some fire. They'll tell her such stories, regale her with deeds, 'cause they're all such marvelous liars. They will fill her with wine, and they'll have such a marvelous time. And soon you'll lament, she used to be mine. Yes, soon you'll lament, she used to be mine. Oh, you'll surely lament, she used to be mine. Yeah, that's a song called "Lock Up Your Daughters." Comfy bed, huh? Thank you, Aldo. Thank you, man. No. Okay, let me do this. No one ever comes round no more. Well, I've been here before. I'm sure that I am dead 'cause I can't get out of bed. I think of past last night while I was freaking out. That's not a... Nice. Last night I ruminated on my life. I wonder why I try. I wonder why I try. I wonder why I try. I think I'm gonna stay in bed till I figure it out. So if you're looking for me, well, you will find me in bed. And if you're looking for me, well, you will find me in bed. In bed. In bed. In bed, that's where I'll be. I can't fix the holes in my head, I fill them up instead. I stuff them full of lies. I wonder why I try. My thoughts, they only keep on leaking out. Last night I couldn't seem to fall asleep. My worries, oh, they keep. My worries, oh, they stay. My worries, they remain, but they can't get to me while I am hiding out. So if you're looking for me, will you? Looking for me, will you? Will find me in bed. And if you're looking for me, will you? Will find me in bed. In bed. In bed. In bed. That's where I'll be. Yeah, there you go. So that's a song called Comfy Bed. That wasn't too terrible of a version of that song. I haven't played that one in a while. And I can't play Jesus Christ in reverse. Jesus Christ in reverse, yeah, my pleasure. Thank you, Lydia, and thank you, Isabella, and my pleasure. I used to play Jesus Christ in reverse when I used the looping pedal. It's got a little loop to it that I can't play and sing simultaneously. I guess, I mean, maybe if I just rehearsed. Yeah. I would have to, like, in order for me to learn how to play that song, I could learn how to play it. I would just have to drill that. I would have to spend hours. I'd have to like watch a couple of movies or something, and just be able and just do that, nonstop until I no longer even thought about it. My body just did it by itself, and then I could sing. And because the song, the lyrics that go over that is like bum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da dum. You know, oh, yeah. Maybe I'll give that one a shot. Maybe one of these days in the coming. But if that was the song that you were requesting, Aldo Dole, I can't really play that one. I've never been able to play that one without using a looping pedal. Oh, someone on YouTube. Oh, Jacob. Did you review that one? Did you request that one, man? But all right, so let's see. This is a song called Armageddon Reds. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey there, brother, what's going down? When did you get so damn depressed? Just because the world is ending now doesn't mean you shouldn't get dressed. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it make you blue. Instead, let's all get red instead. That's what we'll do. Hey there, brother, what's going down? I'm glad you chose to stick around. Bum 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 ba la dum bum bum ba la dum bum bum ba la doom ba 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 doom ba doom boom bum 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 ba la doom bum bum ba la doom bum bum ba la doom. Hey there, sister, the ceiling's glass. Oh damn, you hit it pretty fast. Just because the world is so unfair doesn't mean you shouldn't wash your hair. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it make you blue. Instead, let's all get red instead. That's what we'll do. Hey there, sister, the ceiling's glass. You gotta rock, smash, smash. Cry, have again. Let's slip the dogs of war. Cry, have again. Let's slip the dogs of war. We love more war. Bum 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 ba la loom bum bum ba la loom bum bum ba la loom ba 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 doom ba ding doom bum 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 ba la loom bum bum ba la loom bum bum ba la loom ba 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 doom ba ding 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 bum ba la loom ba 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 doom ba doom boom ziggity ba ba doom boom bang bang leg doom ba 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 doom ba ding 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 ba 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 ding 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 ba. Hey there, mister, how do you do? And does it get you through the day? Hey, shade splitter. Hey there, Mrs. Oh, how are you? Are you better than you were yesterday? Don't let it get you down. Don't let it make you blue. Instead, let's all get red instead. That's what we'll do. Hey there, people, you're quite upset. You can bet everyone is too. Hey, Disco Kitty, how you doing? Hey, Shade Splitter, thank you, man. Thank you, amigo. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Hey, thank you. All right, so for some reason, I'm gonna do a little bit of adjusting to the guitars. I'm gonna bring them down one more dB. Okay. And I think that will. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay, man. Just keeping on. I've been crazy busy, and so as such, I keep feeling like I'm kind of like dropping the ball all over the place. I'm fucking up my relationship with Isabella and fucking up my music and fucking up the stream and because I'm not really able to put the kind of like time and attention that I need to like make sure that everything is awesome because I'm stretched really thin. So And it's been as I'm making more mistakes in the stream, it's been getting more and more frustrating because I'm like, fuck, I should have practiced. I should have I don't know when I would have. I got up at 7:30 this morning, and have been going nonstop till. Thank you, Disco Kitty. Yeah, well, it's not. I mean, it's trying to it's just trying to get a lot of stuff done with every hour of my day. You know, like the thing is that so, I mean, even if, anyway, it's just been crazy, and so, and it's, and it's just fine. Yeah, I mean, I know, but, I know that, it's just, I feel like I missed an opportunity with hesitation cuts, and I want to do over, and so I need new music because I can't that album Hesitation Cuts which is the last album of all original songs that I owned 100%, came out in 2019, and then and then Get Set Go Does Get Set Go, which was our live record that we recorded back in 2008, came out in 2020, and then the singles for Dinosaur are still coming out, but they start coming out in 2021. And Dinosaur is going to be released in 2022, but that's it's not it's all music that we co-wrote here on Chat. So 2023 is the year when I'm going to be able to really represent a bunch of my own new stuff. And I'm planning on putting out multiple releases during the year. And I want to very aggressively, which I haven't done in almost a full decade, very aggressively pursue my relationships with film and TV, and seek out college radio promotion or college radio promotion company. I'll probably work with the same company I've always worked with, but which is the Planetary Group. I'll probably work with them, and I'll hire a new radio promotion company, and I'll find a publicist, and yada yada yada. But you got this. If you need to take a break to reset, don't. Yeah, I mean the thing is that but that's unfortunately like every single time I try to slow down, I feel the loss of time. Like the thing is it's just I need to get to a point. I need to get to a point where I feel confident that that everything's rolling along, and then I'll be able to sit back and relax a little bit. But so yeah, but it's just so it's just a lot to my plate, and I am feeling that I'm kind of dropping the ball on everything, and I'm not horribly, but I am a little on everything, and so it's getting frustrating. It's gonna be alright even though they've gone quite mad. It's gonna be alright even though the things we need they never have. It's gonna be alright even though they've taken everything we got. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine until it's not. And then we know we're going somewhere special. Then we know we're going somewhere nice. Then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. Right. It's gonna be alright even though it don't add up. It's gonna be alright even though the cups they don't have drink enough. It's gonna be alright even if we cannot sleep. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be fine down in the deep. And then we know we're going somewhere special. And then we know we're going somewhere nice. Then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my darling. Let me introduce you to my friend. Sweet dreams. Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my darling. Let me introduce you to my friend. Sweet dreams. gonna be alright even though we're left to bleed. It's gonna be alright even if we have to struggle with the need. It's gonna be alright even though we don't have much of anything. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine, it's just a sting. Hey, thank you, Jake Rules. I don't think so. I'm not partnered up. I'm not. I don't think so. Maybe. But thank you. But Jake Rules. I don't pay Twitch. I don't pay Twitch to do anything. Like they allow me to do this without me paying to pay anything. So that's. I figure it's probably okay. One commercial. All right. If they were constantly hectoring you guys with commercials, then I would just do something else. Oh yeah. Oh, awesome. Cool, Jake. That's great, man. I don't want to make another mess again today. So safely tucked into bed is where I'll stay. So I would have to really work with that one a lot I think I could learn how to play it and sing it simultaneously. It's just that the cadence of here I will show you. I will show you how difficult. Let's just go through it. Oh, that's awesome, Ooga Yoink. I don't want to answer any phones. I'm gonna stay in bed alone. At home, won't you leave me alone? I beg and pray. You gotta know, that I am trouble, and any problem that you have, I will make them double. It's sort of like Jesus Christ in reverse, and anything that I touch, it only gets worse. I'm like a canker, a bloody pussy shanker. Can't you see it? Can't you see that I'm a calamity waiting to be? I'm never gonna leave my house, not ever again. Yeah, so what I really need to do, I just need to I need to play that until I no longer even hear it. Like it's just automatic, and then I can start figuring out how to lay in the lyrics. So I've just never done it because it's a really complicated. It's such a super simple song to actually to play if you've got two people. If you've got one person playing the guitar, then that's all it is, And then there's a right. Wait, it's dum bum ba da 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 dum. Yeah. And that's it. Bum, bum. And so it's thank you, Ugo Yoink. But so if there were two people, if I had somebody that could just play this, then I would be all set, But the thing is that playing it and singing it is just really, really difficult because of the way, like there's lots of I don't want to make another mess again today. So safely tucked into bed is where I'll stay. Oh, you know what I could do? Maybe anyway, I'll figure out some other solutions. But one of the things I used to do is I used to just do a loop. I would plug in my looping, but my looping pedal doesn't work with my new soundboard, so I can't even do it. So anyway, so I'll figure it out. But all right, so let's see, less than zero. Well, I mean, I think I don't need loops. I think that I'm going to learn how to play it without the loops. I think I'm going to force myself to just. I'm just gonna sit there and just drill that. Like I'll when I watch a movie or something, I'm watching. Isabella is very very far behind me on the Marvel movies, and so we're slowly but surely catching up. But she's not a huge fan of the Marvel stuff, so we watch a Marvel movie like once a month. So there's no way. Like so I'm still behind. I haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, and I'm halfway through the Eternals. So I will watch those like so. I've got like another hour and a half on the Eternal. So while I watch that, I think I'm just gonna mute this. And I think I'll just do that nonstop until I can just and then I'll start figuring out how to sing it. So this is a song called Less Than Zero. I really like this. I know I can't, sweetheart. I know I know you. So Jake, it should be pretty obvious. I've been an enormous Spider-Man fan. I'm not certain you guys can see, but on this wall right here, it's a whole like. So I've been an enormous Spider-Man fan since I was like 3 years old. Like back in the like I actually had the original Spider-Man action, like the 1970s action figure. It was like a 12-inch tall. Like it was frozen. It was Spider-Man like this, frozen, and he had like a little light that he could hold, and he had a little web thing that you could put him on. He'd slide down it. And then, but the obsession really didn't kick in until I was 7 when I started buying comics. And so from Amazing Spider-Man 261 on, I literally collected every single Spider-Man comic that was out and available. All the way up until the point in time that they introduced the Spider-Man clone thing. The moment they said that Peter Parker was not actually Spider-Man, like I was like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, and I've never returned, but I've still always had a soft spot. In fact, one of the things I've been doing right now that we've been recording them, so that we can turn them into a YouTube series. But I've been doing a Spider-Man role-playing game that's kind of based on the movies because the Spider-Man, the Peter Parker that I play is high school age era, but it's also based on the Spider-Man and and Amazing Spider Friends. It's Bobby Drake, the Iceman, and it was originally Firestar. Like that was the original setup of our group, but it's changed since, But and it's been fucking a ton of fun. And like MJ, Mary Jane is like half scroll, so she has the ability to like change shape and like so and it's been, and so far in the like the year and a half or 2 years that this campaign has been running, Peter Parker has been to Asgard, he's been into space, he's been to but the whole thing has mostly been based in Manhattan, and it's mostly been it's been kind of like a high school story. But however, it's sort of the way I approach things, So what I do is like, for me, if there was some person here in Austin that I felt like could actually of whom did something that I was a huge fan of, I would reach out and be like, "Hey man, I really love your stuff, and let me buy you coffee. Let me So that's the kind of approach that I'm bringing to Spider-Man. Like he's a fan of superheroes, in our universe, we actually ours is called Earth 7374. And in our universe, the Fantastic Four were the only superhero team in the 1960s. Like there was Captain America was around and the Submariner was around, so that the golden age comics guys were there, and they did the whole World War II thing and all that. But in the 1960s, the only group that was around was the Fantastic Four, and Fantastic Four disappeared. They hopped in a rocket to go do something, and they disappeared. So there were no superheroes until Captain America was found, like in the ice. They found him in the 1980s. So our entire thing takes place in 1984. it's just been super fun. And so it's like the 80s, and so it's like, you know, we're constantly making, because Pete and MJ are big pop culture fans, you know, like of course they would be. They're geeks, you know. So we're constantly making references to things I remember from 1984, you know. But sometimes I'll make a reference that will be a little bit ahead of its time, and I'm like, oh shit, like, and we'll have to go back and rethink like how we I'll make a plan like, hey, have you seen that one movie? You know, have you seen that one movie? What did I do that with? But anyway, yeah. And so, and I'll be like, wait, did that come out in 1984? Oh shit, it's 1985 or 1986. God damn it. But it's been super fun. And it's been nice. It's been nice to, because of the kind of person I am. I'm looking at Pete through the lens of me, you know, and so one of my big things is just big on a community perspective. So there's all these superheroes in Manhattan that are not connected, and so I've been slowly but surely connecting up all the kids, you know, like so obviously Bobby Drake, who's the Iceman, and then there's Eli. What's Eli's last name? Who is the Patriot? You know, but he super soldier serum kid, and we've got anyway. But it's been super fun, and then of course there's other people as well, like Daredevil. I've done some campaigning with Daredevil and the Falcon, and so it's just been super fun. It's just been I love it, but the plan is we are going to turn them into an actual YouTube thing at some point in time, but like I need to go through and edit them all, and we had some sound problems that we weren't aware of, because I didn't go back, because I just don't have time to go back and review the episodes. So I posted some episodes up just for my because it's a 2-person game. So my buddy James, and we do it online, and James was like, he's like, hey, can you post them up? I want to review them and, you know, and turn people onto them. And I was like, yeah. And then we discovered that, there's some sound issues. And so we'd already done like 10 episodes with this crazy sound problem. So I just need to sort it all out, but it is a super fun game. But here's a song called Lesson Zero. It goes, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Misery loves company, and company is fine, but I prefer to be alone when I find that I'm doing time. I don't fish and I don't hunt, but I do eat my kills. I'll wash them down with Novocaine and a big handful of pills. We are alone every day of our lives. Some carry flowers and others bear knives, don't we? Oh, we know we all are looking pretty cool. Let's all break the rules. Light one up and pass it round. I stood up, but I'm down. Oh, 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 oh. If I had a number, it would be much less than nil. So pass the open bottle here and hand over the pills. My trying days are over, oh, all my trying's done. Now I'm here to make some noise and have a little fun. We are alone every day of our lives. Some carry flowers and others bear knives, don't we? Oh, we know we all are looking pretty cool. Let's all break the rules. Light one up and pass it round. I stood up, but I'm down. Oh, 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 oh. Ennui. Oh, so it ennui is ENNUI, and it means boredom. Yeah. So and it's really funny. The first time I encountered the word, it was a Louis Armstrong song, and Louis Armstrong was talking about, he was saying you sometimes you do a little snort of the cocaine to deal with the old ennui, and I was like, that's fucking amazing. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like Louis Armstrong is talking about snorting cocaine in one of his songs, and he's dealing with what is ennui? And I was like, oh, it's boredom. That's so great. Ennui, yeah, and it's like and ennui seems to, the French definition seems to suggest that it's like a much deeper boredom. It's like a weariness with just the how banal and the same the universe is and every day, which is so crazy because I love Terry Pratchett has this whole thing on boredom. He's like, only human beings have the capacity to be bored, like to look around at the majesty that is the universe, to be amazed by how beautifully intricate and complicated and magical everything is, and how wonderfully it all fits together. And then humans can be like, been there, done that, like it's so I love it, because the thing is that for me, particularly at the time when I wrote Ordinary World and the song The Old Ennui, like the thing is that like I was a crazy person. So I was a lunatic, but I was broke. I was a rock and roll guy, and I left the film and TV business, and I spent 2 years like couch hopping, not making a single fucking dime on paper. Like literally, like when I went to pay my bills, when I went to pay my tax debt, for the course, I didn't pay taxes for like 7 years. So so once I'm finally doing well, like and I stopped paying taxes like the year before I decided to commit myself to music. I was already segueing into music, but I wasn't, so when I owed my tax debt, like when I owed the last year of film and TV, all money that I had to hang on to, because I wasn't making any money. I was literally couch hopping, just writing songs and trying to get better as a musician so I could get a record deal, so I could go pursue my music career. I literally, like, I was 29 years old when we got a record deal. So at 27, I'm like, I don't like this business I've been doing. I'm going to go do something completely brand new. So, it was a crazy, crazy life pivot. And so when I was totally broke. I'm writing music and I'm just surviving as a musician, barely. But there were, for whatever reason, there was always drugs and booze around, because I was the impresario of Mr. T's, and Mr. T's was a very, very, very successful night. Lots of people would show up and be like, "Hey, Mike, I got," like they wanted to give back to me in some way, but it was a free night, so people got in for free. So people would buy. So the bar would give me free booze. People would buy me drinks, and then people would bring drugs in. And so I was like, okay, well, this is great. I love this life, So, but that was really, it was just an everyday thing. It was just my day over and over and over again. So when you had to wash your hair with soap because you didn't have, yeah, that's exactly right. It was exactly that period in time when, I was making, like, I wasn't even making those decisions. It was just a built, like I would buy, there was a point in time for about 6 months, I was living in Pasadena, and my rent was $200 a month. So it's because I was renting a room in this. It was a legendary party house called the Cook House on the east side of Pasadena. It's really funny because if you grew up in Pasadena for like 30 years, if natives of Pasadena, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, the Cook House," like they knew it as a party house. So I would talk to people from Pasadena. I was like, "Oh, you might know where I live." It's I describe where it is, and they're like, "Oh, fuck the Cook House." I was like, "Yeah, that's." Like, I lived on Cook Street, but a lot of people didn't know. People that were, if you knew about Cook Street, you knew where it was. The Cook House was, but if you didn't, then you did. So I got to the point where I had a big jar of change. And so what I would do is I would go through and I would pull out like a dollar in quarters or dollar in nickels or dollar, and I would walk all the way to Del Taco, which was very close to the Pasadena Library. So I walked it. So what I do is I'd get up in the morning and I'd start playing guitar and I'd start working on songs. Then I go to the jar and I pull out $1 and I'd walk to Del Taco and I'd buy 2 49-cent burritos. I'd eat those. I'd go across the street and I'd get a cup of water, and I'd go across the street and I would pull out a book. And then I'd walk all the way back home, which it was like maybe a 2-mile walk. I'd walk back home, and then I would go back to playing guitar. And then when I was done, I'd read the book, and I would just rinse and repeat. I just did exactly that for like 6 months, and it was awesome. But it was just the same day over and over again. And that was also at the time when I wrote the Old Ennui, because I was like, all right, well, this is awesome. I like my life because it's so simple, but yeah, it does, like, it's not very. There's not a lot of excitement to it, Okay, so I've got about half an hour left in the stream, but I don't have any requests in the request queue. So let me see if I can play a song, one of the new ones that I haven't played in a while. There's got to be some. The Creeping. Oh, I like this one. This is one that I just recorded. Oh, yeah. So if you're unaware, I am making. I'm in the process of recording 128 acoustic demos that I will then turn into 128 studio demos that I will then turn into an unquantified as of yet number of actual full-blown album-worthy songs that I will then turn into between 1 and 8 or 9 studio releases that will all get released in 2023. So the first one will probably get dropped on New Year's Day. And then probably every couple months a new 10-song album will come out, and I'll just keep putting them out until all of the songs I think are album worthy are out, and then I might even put together I might aggregate everything else that's been done and be like, and this is the rest of it, but I don't know. So as of right now on my Bandcamp, I'm putting out every single week. I'm putting out 10 acoustic demos until I'm going to put out a total of 13 13 of these little 10-song collections over the next. Now I've put out 2. I'm working on number 3 right now, so it's about another 10 weeks. 10 weeks after this week. And so if you want to kind of a front row seat to my albums as they develop and how I develop them, it's you just hop on my Bandcamp. They're totally free. Just put in their name your own price. So you just put in $0.00. I really beg of you, don't spend any money on them. But yeah, if you can play them from Bandcamp. So if you just want to listen to them, you can listen to them. But if you want to download them, I think I really like them. So, I'm whistling, so I'm going to bring this guy up a little bit. We were standing in a park under the dead and silent stars when she kissed my lips and breathed my name into the air. Yes, I said and pulled her close. She shivered then, her eyes aglow from the city lights that flashed and twinkled like they cared. And I could see it all. It was burned into the walls. It was everywhere, inside everything, it crawled. I said goodbye by early dawn. I knew that she was already gone. She had left before me in a cloud of present dreams. Let me do that again. I said goodbye by early dawn. I knew that she was already gone. She had left before me in a cloud of pleasant dreams. But I was certain that when I went there would be pain. It's what I get for my sins and all my many failings. And I could see it all. It was burned into the walls. It was everywhere, inside everything, it crawled. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, how I loved you. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, how I loved you. All there is of left to me is now all there is that's left to me is a song by different sings about a song about a love that drove us into madness. And if you find you're a judging sort, well, please return with a true report of two young lovers overrun by sadness. For we could see it all. It was burned into the walls. It was everywhere, inside everything. It crawled. A minor's the, not A minor, but B minor. Yeah, that's a song called "The Creeping." Hey, thank you, Lenina. Yeah, I really like that song. You know, that song was originally, I wanted to write like a Cthulhu style. I wanted to write a song that kind of like had the Cthulhu kind of like this weird menace that was undefined. You know, a couple that kill themselves because they're up against some dark horror that they're not able to combat, you know, and they decide to get out early before the Cthulhu and all its minions show up. But it's really funny now that the more I play it in here in 2022, that song to me feels like it's about the evil, like the fucking awful vitriolic divisiveness that is this, at least the United States right now. You know, it's the Schadenfreude of, I don't Schadenfreude, how do I pronounce it correctly? But I can spell it, but I can't pronounce it. But it's the people getting excited about seeing people get their just desserts because they don't like. The thing is that, like, from one perspective I do get that, because if you're actively making decisions that harm other people, then fuck you, you know. But if you're not, and you just happen to believe a particular thing, or you think, you know, like, anyway, but it's so vitriolic. There's so many, like, and it's not even like there's two sides. It's not Republicans and it's not Democrats, and it's not people that believe in Jesus and people that don't. It's not like there's a billion different fractions, and they're all just fucking crazily, like, we're like fucking ants. We're like just a bunch of ants, just all fucking angry and fiery and beating up, and, you know. And so the more I play that song, the more I think about, like, yeah, this doesn't sound like a bad way to go. Like, just to escape. Let's just, like, and so the idea is that she, so in the couple, the girl, she takes some sort of drug that allows her to go with, you know, in peace, because she's like, I just want to escape this awful, but the drug is a reflection of the kind of person you are, you know. And so, and this drug that kind of like, and so it's kind of like the heaven or hell idea, you know, but in a pill form, you know. And so because the protagonist in the song, who loves this person, is filled with such acrimony and such himself, like this pain and woe, it is what he's gonna die of, you know. And so it's great. It's a really pretty cool concept song that just doesn't get ever requested or played. You know, like, I am gonna be putting it out I'm gonna be at least doing a full blown studio demo of the song. I do want to see if I can't make it creepier. You know, I've never really, I've done two songs with horror perspectives. One is Child of God, which I think the album version of that is pretty on point. But I think this one, I want to see if I can't create some feeling of unease, and I think it'll be. I think I'm gonna do it with some discordance, but I want it to be beautiful discordance. So we'll see. You know, like that's the thinking anyway regarding it. Like it's funny. Like that's some of the fun about sorting these songs out right now. Is that as I play them and as I think about them, like, you know, a lot of things like that, just that idea with the discordance and all that, like I was playing that song earlier today because I hadn't played it in forever. Or no, I'm sorry, I recorded it last week. Or did I record it for this week? Maybe I recorded it for this week. Is that song, is it creeping on? Does anybody know the new like, anyway, it's on one of the most recent. It may be on this newest record, it may be on the one from last week, but but I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, like how am I going to interpret this one, you know? And I was like, I think it'd be really fun to come up with something that really felt creepy, like that really felt frightening, you know? And so I don't know what that means. I don't know how to make that work, but we'll see. It'll be exciting to tinker with, you know? All right. So this is a song called Congress of Impulses. Control over myself. Let me do this. There we go. I'm going to get some. No, of course, man. Yeah, absolutely, brother. You be well. Thank you. It's great. It's always great to have you here, Paper Cat. Thank you so much, man. And thank you for all the hard work on Paper Bot. I'm loving it. I really do. So thank you, brother. Have no control over myself. I have no control over myself. I have no control over myself. I have no control over myself. I'm the speaker in a Congress of impulses. I'm the speaker in a Congress of drives. I'm the speaker in a Congress of proclivities. I'm the speaker in a Congress of appetites. I have no control over myself. 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 The floor recognizes Congressman Alcohol, Congressman Coke, Congressman Cocaine, Congressman Fuck It All, Congressman Selfishness, and Congressman Helplessness. You have the floor. The floor recognizes every single impulse, each and every single one. And it's impossible to get anything done. No. I have no control over myself. 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 I'm the speaker in a Congress of impulses. I'm the speaker in a Congress of desires. I'm the speaker in a Congress of urges. I'm the speaker in a Congress of appetites. I have no control over myself. I have no control over myself. I have no control over myself. I over myself. Hey, Griffin, how you doing, man? Thank you. That's very kind. Welcome everybody. Turn this one down. Welcome everybody. Hey, nice to meet you, everybody. I'm Mike TV. It's sobriquet, a nickname that was ascribed to me in my old rock and roll scene in Los Angeles back in 1998. The name is stuck. So that's how I've been known professionally. As my band is called Get Set Go. I have about 20 albums in stores, and I've got hundreds and hundreds of original songs, and I do this. I play them because it's a lot of fun. Hey, that was so. J Farm, thank you. Am I pronouncing that correctly? But thank you. That's awesome, man. Boxhead. Boxhead. We used to be a big Twitch streamer, and then he got booted because literally somebody on Twitch had an issue with him. He was doing things that everybody else was doing. I mean, he was a guy, but